Life's an adventure. Sometimes you're the loser and other times you come out on top. One day luck is on your side and the next it feels like the world's against you. And expectations can often lead you astray from reality, which can lead to hilarity. Here we have Ben, and along comes Mike. Oops. So is everything cool? Or are they ready to rumble? Now in the minds of these hotheads, it's about to be a real throwdown. A fight for the right to say, I was right. And in their imaginations, it's a smackdown like no other. Watch out, you two. But if you think about it, in all actual reality, even using the term catfight would be generous, since it still contains the word fight. So was it worth it, guys? Accountant Jess is on the job. She has the task of handing out everyone's salaries. It makes no difference to her how much everyone worked. She divvies up the cash as it's written in her books. No more, no less. And Mike here needs his pay more than he needs air today. And he's earned it, working hard all month, pouring his blood, sweat, and tears into his job. Jess is frankly shocked by the number on her board. Really? That much for Mikey? Well, since that's what it says, good for him. All right, time to count it out. Here you go, and don't forget about your bonus from the guys upstairs. All right, that sounds about right. Take it all. But don't spend it all in one place. But again, reality isn't nearly as kind as all of that. That outcome is clearly from Mike's dreams. 250 sounds a lot more accurate. So here you are. This is what you've earned, not a penny more. Wait, my bad. I'll need to take some back for your days off and those late arrivals. Good day, Mike. Chelsea and her friends snagged front row tickets to her idol's concert, and she's talked about nothing but the event for weeks now. Him! Super Mike in the flesh! He's so close I could reach out and touch him! Oh my god, I'm right up here with him! And just like that, she's pulled up on stage, dancing away next to him, singing and trying to keep from fainting in the presence of her biggest crush. Well, in her dreams, that's how it went anyway. But honestly, she just about immediately got pushed out of her prime spot and got lost in the crowd. So much for locking eyes with her love. The workday for these two is finally coming to an end. Mike and Jess can take pride in a job well done and get down to relaxing and enjoying their time off. Have a good weekend, guys. But more often than not, if you shove off before completing every task you've been given, you're gonna have big problems the next day, and you'll have to explain to the big bosses why you didn't finish. So no use in watching the clock. These guys are in for the long haul, as they say. You know what? It's right. You should never put something off until tomorrow that you can do today. Okay, having a job sounds great until you have one. You picture miracle weaving assistants solving problems before they begin and predicting your every need, coffee infusions included, leaving you time for yourself. What a pretty picture. Papers to sign, reports to send off, everything finishes in no time flat. But the exact opposite is usually the case. There's never enough time in the day, and any assistants you might have often can't help themselves, let alone you, and everything has to be explained 100 times over. Computers freezing are just the cherry on top, pushing you to the edge of sanity as plans fly out the window. And the only way it all ends is when you finally lose it and call it quits for the day. Hang in there, you guys. You two are nowhere close to done. Today is the first day of the rest of Jess's life. She's turning over a new leaf and will be starting her days bright and early. What beauty. Oh yeah, she woke up like that. She'll find a full hour in the AM to work out, obviously changing up her routine every day. And along with that, she will always remember to drink a full glass of water first thing. Hashtag healthy living. Ah, refreshing. And needless to say, a well-balanced diet and carb-light diet will be strictly followed, 0 exceptions. Although maybe today isn't the time to start all that. Tomorrow will be better. Or maybe next week? Perhaps next month. You know what, we'll see. Young Steve is full of hope, dreaming of one thing and one thing only. A nice, full, bushy beard. I wish I could just wake up and have one already. Then I could show how smart I am by stroking it. And why doesn't it work like that? These scraggly little hairs ruin everything. No rugged look for me, I guess. And that's not the only bubble set to be burst for our Steve, however. He has a slightly skewed perception of himself pumping iron at the gym. So how does he see himself? Well, as the cock of the walk, of course, able to do just about anything. Running, swimming. Abs of steel, you say? More like abs of 24-karat gold. Anyone to buy some tickets to the gun show? Sold out, ladies. So sorry.
Turn this shit up.
We hate to reveal the truth this time around, but here he is in all of his sweaty glory. Gotta give him credit. His imagination is a miracle worker. And good for him. Despite his shortcomings, Steve is determined to improve and put in his time at the gym. You go get him, Steve. He'll turn a corner soon enough and be giving out tips to those struggling around him. No doubt about that. Oh, hang in there, man. We believe in you. Just a little bit higher. When Jess pictured meeting up with Mike for their first date, it went a little bit like this. She struts in her high heels, sexy dress, and his jaw drops all the way to the floor. First impressions are everything after all. Killed it. But it's always wise to have a plan B, like it or not. Reality is harsh, and given Jess's lifelong war with heels, she might have seen this coming. Hopefully, they can both laugh it off and still save the date. Good luck, you two. That's it. Tonight, I'm sitting down and reading a book. A real paper one, too. No tablets, no audiobooks. Reading's so great, right? Time just flies by as you get lost in the story with page after page of interesting facts or fantastic adventures. It's such a simple way to take a break from life and all the worries that weigh you down. One more chapter turns into one more book with ease. You can soak up so much information from the comfort of your favorite chair. And what a beautiful story that was. Life, however, rarely flows as easily as a well-written book, and neighbors can easily ruin your fairy tale ending. Now they're well within their rights to do a little remodeling, but did it have to start today? Right at this very minute? Making it so you can't even hear your own thoughts, let alone focus on what's on the page in front of you. Sleeping would be better. There's always one person at a party who thinks it would be a grand idea to show off some skill or another, and we use the term skill pretty loosely here. They expect a standing ovation and choruses of praise to be heaped on them after their performance, but the sober perspective on such stunts leaves something to be desired for the would-be star. Piece of advice, try out any acts on your family and close friends first before pulling all the attention on yourself at a party where you can easily fall flat. And same goes for telling jokes, by the way. As you tell that joke you heard the day before, you're waiting to get to the punchline and watch as everyone falls to pieces laughing. But if instead all you hear are crickets, things will get awkward. Dark humor and dirty jokes probably aren't the best way to introduce yourself to a new group of people. Not these, at least. Zoe is throwing herself a bit of a pity party tonight. In her head, it looked like this. A single tear cascades down her cheek. Sighs of sorrow escape her lips. Everything you'd see in a movie, right? But life isn't a cinematic masterpiece that people want to watch over and over. So if you're having a bad day, you're much more likely to forget that mirrors even exist and let all that bad right on out. The day's makeup, half on your face, half on the pile of tissues mounting up next to you. Cry till you're dry, girl. Feeling better yet? Guess not. In reality, you've just reached the bloopers from today's video, and we're expecting you to click that like and subscribe button. See you later, alligator.